Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Zakirahatul Iman binti Muhammad Ros. I and my partner would like to explain about how to build a culture of creativity and high performance. In introduction, the culture means social behavior of a particular people or society. The creativity means an act of turning new and imaginative idea into reality. The high performance means a set of behavior and norms that help to achieve superior results. While the creative company means companies with creative work environments. How does culture influence creativity? There are a few relationships between culture, creativity, and high performance. All of these will give a lot of impact to culture on creativity. There are three ways culture influences creativity. First, creative potential. People from different cultures distinct conception of creativity. Second, creative process. Individuals from different cultures show difference in preferred creative process and creative processing mode. Third, creative output. Creativity may be assessed using different measures based on culture-related contents or material, and findings are accurate only when culturally appropriate or culturally fair measures are used. What are the three components of creativity? First, expertise. It is about technical, procedural, and intellectual knowledge. Second, motivation. It is about an intrinsic is more effective than extrinsic. Third, creative thinking skills. It is about how flexibly and imaginatively people approach problems.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Amina bin Harsli. Now I would like to proceed on how to build and start a culture of creativity and high performance. Here, I have stated 7 ways to build and start a culture of creativity and high performance. The first one is hire for talent. In recruiting employee, don't hire people who want to work for a creative agency or organization. Instead, the organization should hire people who want to help them build one. The second one is allow time for creativity. In order to generate creativity, employer and staff must provide enough time for creativity. It is important to help their employee to generate creativity. The third one is design feedback processes. According to a research, fair and accurate feedback given outside a formal structure could drive employee performance. Employee will receive fair and accurate feedback from employer perform nearly 40% better than employee who don't receive it. Thus, employee need to design feedback processes of their employee performance. The first one is redefine and reward strength. To build and start a creativity culture in an organization, managers need to provide incentive and reward toward creative attitude such as curiosity, willingness to try new things or new ideas, embrace bad news, and the sharing of learning with others. The fifth one is manage ambiguity and structure. To build a culture of creativity in an organization, employers need to provide top management with more autonomy, or in other words, provide them with more power. This requires management to embrace the risk of uncertainty outcome. It also requires that the top management to be confident with less direction and more ambiguity around how they complete their tasks. Last but not least, the sixth one is to be open to new information. Employer could also build creative culture by encourage its employee to be open to new information. New information such as idea, thought, or feeling could be freely expressed by employee in the organizations. Here, it must be communicated candidly, constructively, and concisely, as preventing is self-centered and distractive. Lastly, avoid being overly idealistic by not welcoming bad outcome. A naive, positive mood also lead people to want everything to stay that way. Thus, employer need to change it by welcome bad news and begin to see problem as impersonal challenge to be solved cooperatively with no attribute of blame. After implementing those 7 ways in building creative culture and high performance, here is way to maintain creativity in organizations. Firstly, employers need to check the existence and level of creativity culture and performance in their organization by using this checklist. This checklist was adapted from Namiro et al. 2011 as cited in Namiro 2004 in his book, The Handbook of High Performance Visual Team. Next, employer needs to set up team for success. At this time, the team will evaluate creativity culture and employee performance in the organization gradually. It is important because setting people up for success requires employees to connect them with the right results, including a domain expert and right guidance needed. Thirdly, employer and employee need to celebrate success and failure in the organization and try to improve success and keep right from their failure. Lastly, to maintain creative culture and high performance, do it all over again by not being comfortable by achieved success. Alright, now we're gonna go to what makes a great creative team. Here, there are 5 things that make a great creative team. The first one is team is aligned to the right people. The second one is team is aligned to the right process. The third one is team is aligned to the right leadership and leadership approach, where leader know when to open to team thought and when to stay firm and make decisions on organization benefit. The fourth one is team is aligned to the right environment, which include arrangement of office furniture and equipment. It also includes flexibility in completing tasks anytime and anywhere, because creativity could be generated anytime and anywhere. The last one is team is aligned to the right vision. In conclusion, creativity involves various subcomponents such as suitable culture to implement it in organizations. Second, expertise, motivation, and creative thinking skills are the most important components in building a creativity in an organization. Lastly, in order to build a culture of creativity and high performance, besides maintaining it, there are several steps must be followed by organizations. That's all from us. Thank you.